And the ads are done. Hello, dreamers. How is everybody? I see Clarissa in chat. Hello, hello. I see Atlas. Hi, Atlas. How are you? Let's head over to Gamer 2. There we go. Hi. How is everybody? We're jumping back into Tavern Talk. There we go. They're just finishing up some stuff. Bah, bah, bah. How's everybody doing? You could be better. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing all right. I'm not talking even though my names are open. Hello, Clarissa. Hello, hello, hello. How was your day? Night, I guess. It's late for you, isn't it? Ah, I see, Atlas. I see. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. We're gonna try again last time we did Tavern Talk. Oh, yay! I'm so glad. I'm excited to build with you, Clarissa. I haven't been able to get on, so I'm hoping to get on sometime this week. Because we're gonna start building me and Raiju's house, which I'm really excited about. Raiju went and got me a shit ton of wood. So I'm excited to get on there. Hello, Lonely. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Oh my goodness. Talk about a Miss VIP. How are you doing, Lonely? I'm still a little bit stuffed up from my cold, but we're still gonna try and get through this, do all the reading. But you guys will have to forgive me if I stuff a little bit. Oh, I do know how well you're doing. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just getting over this cold. It'd be nice if I could go a month without being sick. I'd be happy for just like a solid single month where I'm not ill. I'm also hoping that this time going through Tavern Talk, we have a bit better luck with audio. Listening back to last time, I was cutting in and out. I was trying to do all these different character voices, and a lot of the time you guys couldn't hear me doing them, or I would get really choppy. So I'm really, really hoping that that doesn't happen as much. I realize I haven't shouted out Atlas yet. So I'm a monster. There we go. There we go. Playing Minecraft. I know where. I know where you were playing Minecraft. Oh, mood. The health's been garbage, but other than aspects of our life has been flourishing. I'm so glad. Your immune system is bad. Bad. So I'm not surprised at all. But I'm glad otherwise you're doing good. Let's jump in. So we're in Act 2, Starlight Sonata, A New Dawn, Second of the Astral Moon. So if you guys remember, last time we played, all the stars had fallen from the sky and had fallen to Earth. And we had a couple new people, including a murderous changeling, a muscle for hire, and one of the Queen's Guard, a religious paladin, come to our shop. You'll also remember that a couple of our other friends have started teaming up together, and we had sent our rogue off to hunt down the missing cloak from inside the vampire's castle. So we'll get back. We'll jump back into it. And keep. Ria? You've got any new lines for me? Perhaps, but I'll only trade them for new ones of your own. Humph. Make me a drink. I have a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I serve that. I don't think I saw the finalized version of that. So she likes the one particular drink. There's my grimoire. Yeah, so she wants defense. So she probably wants not the spoken heart. No, not that. This one here, the icy one. So 1, 2, 3 of that. 1 of this. And a little bit of charisma. I love our little familiar. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Haven't seen because we've been vacationing from the server, but we'll get Vasu to send it to us. Yeah. That reminds me, I'm gonna be setting a new rule for the server, so you guys will see that rolled out probably either today or later. Hello, Goat! Is that a goat scribble? I totally missed your message. Hello, Goat! It's nice to see you. I miss you, dude. You need a game sometime this week, because I miss you. I'll do some chicken wing or something later in the week. But yeah, I'm thinking of changing a rule on the Discord because there's been like an uptick of people soliciting people as a scam, specifically towards art. So I want to make it like super clear that we're not letting that happen on the server. So it's not like anyone's done anything wrong. I'm just putting it out there so people know about it and so that people know to keep their eye out for it. If anyone ever contacts you, I miss you! And I miss you, random citizen! But yeah, if a while back, yeah, if anyone ever contacts you on Discord especially, soliciting you for art, like saying like I'm so good at like these 10,000 different things, here is my portfolio. The portfolio is usually all stolen or AI art, so keep an eye out for that. Educate yourself on what AI art looks like, and make sure that you go to reputable places and reputable people for your commissions. And again, if anyone reaches out for you, please make sure that you go ahead and tell your Discord servers that you're connected to, because that's usually how they find you, is through those Discord servers. And make sure to block them and let leadership know so that we can take care of the issue and get them out of the servers so they don't attack anybody else. I was the bot in this situation. No, Flares, you're not the bot. You're not the bot. But yeah, keep an eye out. Keep yourself safe. I just want to make sure that I add that into the rules to kind of just like expand a little bit more on self-promotion, because I want people to be able to come to the server and like be like, hey, I am commissioning, or hey, I am streaming. But I never want anybody going out of their way to DM people, especially without consent. That's very, very big and important to me that consent be followed. So yeah, just that's the one big rule that's going to be coming by in the Discord channel. But again, it's nothing's going to change. I just look it out for everybody. Yeah. I had a bot try to have me commission them. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. They contact you. Thank you so much. Spade just brought me in Arizona for stream. You're the best. But yeah, they'll contact you and be like, hey, you should commission me. I'm an awesome artist. Look at all my work. You give me money and I'll give you art. And a lot of the times what they'll do is they'll take the money and then you'll never see that. It's all a fake account. Or if you do get artwork, it's AI. Right? Or it's stolen artwork that they've given you of somebody else. Yeah. And a lot of, especially, it preys on especially kind-hearted people who are like, oh, I'm going to help this smaller artist out. And unfortunately, they'll end up getting scammed. Another popular scam that happens to artists a lot of the time is someone will commission them This is something else to keep your eye out for if you're watching the VOD or if you're here and you're an artist. Anyone that contacts you and asks to pay it a check, they are trying to scam you. A popular scam that is happening right now on the internet is that they will send you a check so that you can deposit it. You'll give them your artwork, and then the check is going to bounce. It was never a real check. They cancel it. You not only lose the money, you might even go into your negatives, and then they have your artwork. So please, 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 please keep yourself safe. Keep your work safe. And just be vigilant of that kind of stuff. It's really important that we spread the word about this kind of stuff for people that don't know what's happening or can't really understand how that works, especially the digital. People are disgusting. Yeah. So like, especially make sure that if you are commissioning, that you go to places like VGen or Fiverr where they have like those protections up and really look at people's work. Make sure that their style isn't bouncing all over the place. Make sure that they have like reputable sales, that you've seen other pieces of their artwork. So just make sure that you're doing a little bit of background checks on your artists. Hello, Grumps. How are you? I know your show. I don't know why I want to call you Grumps every time. Hello, show. How are you? Let's give you a shout out. There we go. Yeah, people do suck. There are a lot of good people out there, but you got to protect your ones from the bad ones. You know, or protect yourself from the bad ones. So I'm a big advocate for that, and that's part of the reason we're changing the rules in the server. Is this just to expand on that and make sure that we like let people know coming in that we do not accept that in our community, and we're never going to accept that in our community. If you want to come in here and talk about your friends, tell me about your friends, that's fine. But I don't want anybody going and contacting you in your DMs trying to sell you something just to end up hurting you in the end. So I'm pointing my guns. I'm pointing my guns up. Like, yeah, just like me. There are good artists and there are good clients, but for the few assholes in between, you got to make sure that you're doing your due diligence and you're protecting yourself. All right. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. I love this character. Now, I've got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my best, Mrs. Frostgrip. Miss. My bad? Miss Frostgrip. I just thought since you're such a catch. Thank you, Dean, for the head pats. I'll give you a shout out. How are you, Dean? We were just talking about scammers and to watch yourself. Watch yourself. Hey, come on. Nice. Good. Yeah, we were just talking about how the Discord scam of like people going into DMs and soliciting people for art, and often they're giving like AI art back. So just to have people keep an eye out for that and contact leadership if they get email or if they get messages like that, especially if you're connected with a Discord server. So just making sure I bridge that gap and I talk about it so people know that that kind of stuff might happen and that people know what to do about it. So yay! Info shared! Hell yeah! Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Also, hello, Fake Lay. I'll give you a shout out. Give me a second here. Welcome in. How are you today? Spelling your name wrong. There we go. I'm still spelling it wrong. I fixed it like 3 times. There we go. The Adventures of Ireland. I haven't heard of that. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, we were just talking about like those scams. There's also another scam that artists have to look out for. Me and Dean do most of ours, I believe, through VGen. So there's like that protection there. But make sure that if you get a commission and someone's trying to pay you over the internet with a check, you don't accept it. It's PayPal or another reputable source. Because there's a good chance they're trying to scam you out of your artwork and the check will bounce. So just be careful. Be careful out there. Watch yourself. Watch who you're buying from. Don't get your or who's buying from you, and keep yourself safe. Keep it yourself. All right. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a falling star. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking up right about now. Our slimy boy! Rhea! No problem. Anytime, Fake Lay. There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. I thought you had died or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Aye. Can you see her too, Innkeep? Yes, very much so. By the dragons. So she is not a dream nor a figment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift? When I was at the market by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. Ah, I'll help you put them on. Wait. I don't think your ears were pierced. Are those suns? Oh, they're cute! Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. That's cute as heck. What do you think? I like them. They match my other jewelry. And the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned you like leatherback clasps. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure, at some point, or maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed onto Gaia like rain of fire, or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? It was washed away by the falling stars. The rain of falling stars. Oh. So, the empty night sky wasn't a dream. Thank you for the hydrate, Raiju. Welcome in, welcome me in. Hello, D-Cruz. I'm just giving Raiju a quick shout out here. There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys? I'm doing good. We were just talking about scams and keeping your guys safe. Discord bots are the worst, so just keep your eyes out, especially if someone comes soliciting you. You guys can probably go back in the VOD and watch that if you're interested. I just want to talk about channel rules and changing and stuff like that, but so good. We're playing Tavern Talk today. So we just had the stars fall from the sky, crash into the earth. No, unfortunately, I spent all my money on butterflies. I bought myself a new moth that I shouldn't have, and she's so pretty. I got myself a female Luna moth, and she's gorgeous. So I'm out of money. I'm out of money till this weekend when I get paid. Dead. I collect taxidermy butterflies. Oh, awesome! Have fun! Like, boy. So, the empty night sky wasn't a dream. No. Guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible. So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Innkeep. Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of falling firmaments again? Worth a try. And I would like to try, preferably something that will make me strong enough to lift a star. Are you doing art this weekend? I might be. I have to finish an art piece. The person that commissioned me for that beautiful kissing scene wants me to go and do some eyeliner there. I know for sure this Thursday I'll be working on more comic stuff, so I'll probably finish that. And then we can move on to more comic stuff. We just finished, almost finished coloring the scene, and we're gonna start shading it. So that's very exciting. Oh, please go rest, Lonely. Thank you for stopping by. It's always so nice to see you. I'm trying my best. Kit got over this in like 2 days. I still am stuffed up. So, but I'm doing much better today. You can hear me just fine. I just have to pause every few seconds to blow my nose. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Loon! Oh my gosh! Here we go. Make sure you guys go check out Loon if you don't know her. She is my co-streamer. I love her a lot and miss her so much. She's been gone for a couple months because she has moved to a new part of the void. So she will be coming back hopefully next month, but probably closer to the new year. So we'll be seeing you soon, Loon. We'll be seeing you soon. Da, 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 da. Actually, Raiju, Loon's probably closer to you now, which is amazing. I know you'll be back soon, but I miss you. I miss you. Dean's around here somewhere. Dean's poking around. They popped their head in, said hello, and then disappeared into the night. Yeah. Return of the Loon, exactly. Did Looney move to the, they were always in the States. Looney was in the South and has moved to the North, and that's all I'll say, on that. without doxing them. They are now better. I'll see what I can do. I love this. Isn't he cute? I love him. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Sick. Oh, he wants a fighting one, so he'll want the red one. Little of this. 1, 2, 3. Little charisma. And a little defense. That's so exciting. Oh, sorry. Right. Sorry. Loon's in the void. Loon's moved to a different... States was a misspelling for stars. They moved to a different star system. Oh, we're playing Tavern Talk. So it's a lovely little game where we get to talk to D&D characters, literally, as a tavern barkeep. So we get to hear about their stories and live vicariously through them while making them wonderful magical drinks. It's super cute. I'm really enjoying it. Here's my best attempt at sporting a star lifting career. Oh, this is delicious. Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you guys think about the star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the rock-weave cliffs. You better hurry and clean it all up. You've got somewhere to be? Still have to get to the vampire to Barovia before I can get my hands on that gold. Who? Ye. Oh, splendid! I haven't been to Barovia in quite some time. I can't wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials. Better ones, even. That isn't going to happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon hoard? What? No. In what world do I look like a dragon to ye? They are masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. Thank you for the lurk, Loon. Have a good rest. Get some sleep. But you smell so primordial. Thank you? If you're not a dragon, Rhea, but do you need, if you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations, ingredients. Don't you worry. Oh, you're kind of nervous about tomorrow? I know that you're streaming. Oh, you mentioned that you might be going for a dentist appointment, right? I'm not trying to steal business away from you. They're for crafting. Oh, that's super valid. I'm going back to see mine. I have to get my bottom teeth recast. Because I like to grind my teeth at night. It's really bad. So I'm in the same boat. I'm going to be going back on December 11th to see them, so. But I believe in you, Raiju. I believe you could do it. Well, I hope they could deal with that that tooth pain you've been going through, because you've been really messed up about that. Well, messed up with that. It'd be nice to see you not in pain. Shush. No, for weapons. You're going to war? But I just got you back. I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am. And I'm looking for the right materials to smash the next ore heart competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the caves of Yore for that one. That's so far! Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting! I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating! You think so? Yes! Now that I know it was not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, as I stared at the sedating nothingness, I could see astral hairfish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I could never have been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming. I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. Good night, Clarissa! Thank you for coming by. It was so nice to see you. Sorry, I'm just checking something. I would love to know how they were doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek at the letter of yours and keep? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting. You know, this would never cease to amaze me with its natural wonders. This world, sorry. This is by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you? The Wonder Police? I am Althea Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and of the Chosen Lady of the Endless Night. And I have returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Not one of those protagonist types. Innkeeper, I'm happy to see that you were able to collect more information for my research. I am grateful to your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. Go, did you just take my hat? Good, I was reading and you took my hat? Can't believe this. What are these trying times? Me and my wonderful people of Azura. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. Don't have me! Don't hee me! I see you. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sorts of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of the job. Indeed. Ow. I find it very exciting. That is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed! That is also very exciting. Do you have any affliction with or do you have any affiliation with Morrow Castle? He does. What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pockets, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I'm not a very vengeful person, and I believe in the redemptive power of a second chance. And in effort, he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No. We went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to go alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry. As they tend to be. Only if they're not eating responsibly. Who did you say you encountered again, Miss Alia? A roguish wind echo. Oh, yes. A windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primordial blood is a delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep! No. Are you from the primordial sea? Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious if I was willing to share it. I see. What about your blood, Miss Elia? Ethia, I think. Are you out of your mind? Propositioning a holy woman for her blood? Well, you've got a lot of it. Fair question. And I need all of it to keep my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings.
Girl, look
Thanks.
at that body.
Ah!
Girl, look at that body.
Corpus!
Girl, look at that body.
Corp!
Girl, look at that body.
Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You jerk. You jerk. Sorry, I just had to blow my nose. There we go. Such a rascal. That definitely what you are. So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there are a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. The exact term is bastard. Yeah. But you're also a sweetie, so take that. I will start my investigation in Cedith and Theberus. Have a closer look at the wreckage it caused. Maybe examine the rubble more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I found out what is going on, I will put a stop to it. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot you can do for them. Not a sweetie pie! A sweetie pie! Corpus is a sweetie pie, ha ha. Take that. Take that, cutie patootie. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Gorpez? Come into my bakery, talk about my butt, and I'm gonna call you a cutie. I can't tell. That's just how it is. It's Sweetie McSweeterton. Haha. Haha. Then I will make sure nothing like this could ever happen again. I'm not a fairy. I'm just a human. And Corpez, I promise. I don't even know where you get the fairy thing. I don't know where you get it. What about any of this channel? What about me makes you think fairy? Just a human and a storyteller. And that's it. That's it. Oh, it worked in my ears. I will fix that again. I don't know why it breaks every time. One second.
baby is a fairy. Them saying they aren't is an ironic joke.
Fixed it. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the orders of this world that she herself does not fall. Couldn't agree more. I know you've got this under control, Miss Anwar. But how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach you decide to take with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads. Analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those afflicted. Of course, I would also have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan could fall apart. And perhaps I would even need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I may not be in the right condition to fight whomever I encounter. But you will be able to talk to them. That's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some Phoenix chilies. Who knows what you'll encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I'm not yet certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeep with it. She always has the most wonderful solutions. Just this once, I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. So I'm thinking we'll do the intelligence, but I wonder if I can also give her the defense. Oh no, if I give her this, it gets rid of her intellect. So I'm thinking that we don't do that. I'm thinking we do this. His eyes sparkled! I'm thinking this one. I think I have to restart this. Yeah. Cute. He's so cute. What? This is not the right drink. It has to be the recipe that fits. Oh, okay. What do you think I'm doing wrong here? Oh, it needs an infusion. I did nothing wrong. Okay. It just needs some kind of infusion. punch. I don't think I have an infusion that just... Give me 1 second. I got a cucumber salad. It has to go this route. Because then I could use this. And then just fill the rest up with charisma. This is not the right drink. It has to be the recipe that fits. I'm doing my best. I might have to do the defense one because I can't figure out the intelligence one. All our different character friends. Okay. Oh, Thunder Sage. I don't see any Thunder Sage. Oh my gosh, it was up here the whole time! There we go. I think perhaps the strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent trick. I love her expression. I'm already coming up with a 38-step plan. Perhaps we should start with a nearby Gaia temple. I've heard it was unfortunately an impact site. The local axolotls will be sure to offer assistance. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for your effort in helping this world, Innkeeper. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact? They are crashed into the ground, so no, they're not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say that falling stars make for an interesting type of material? For what? Yes! They would certainly be rare. Humph. Any help with your holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you some insight on those impact conditions. I can't say I'm an expert in geology, though I feel like I could make an educated guess nevertheless. Sure, I'd very much appreciate your assistance. Great, I'm in then. Me too. Do you know about geology as well? Or astronomy, perhaps? I know about astrology. And this is all sounds so very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Ria to come back. This will greatly aid me in the mission of my, curing my boredom. Well, I do like to help. That's very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do! Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay close by your side so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the, ones of the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all of its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you. And with you, Miss Alethea. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid and keep. I shall return with the conclusion and perhaps some mended firmaments. I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. How exciting! Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you find a suitable material. Me too. Nighttime. Hello? Oh my god, no, she's so cute. Hi. Hello. I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, miss? Melina. Or Melly is fine. It's short for Melina. I see. Well then, Melly. What kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that will give me fun new ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I've got something to barter for the drink. You don't need to pay. But I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise. Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much. She gave me a golden feather! Now, I can accept a drink. Very well. Let me see what I can do. Cute! She wanted Thunder Sage. There we go. Something new, fun, and some new fun and sweet ideas coming right up. Oh my god, Melly! Look at her! Oh, she's adorable! This is perfect! I'm always feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. Thank you! This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar? No. He's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ooh woo. Are they them? Oh, Zephyr. Almost didn't see you there. I suppose I am as stealthy as a knight. No, as the night. I mean, as the night. Sounds like you need a drink. Desperately. One that will help me remember words. I've been, quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why you're communicating telepathically right now. We are? No. Who the fuck are you? Was I too stealthy for you? No. Let's get you a drink so you stop cursing at the child. Detective, Stop cursing at the detective. Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade you one of your, one for a trinket. One of those. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through the castle without stealing a single thing? Cute! Here. Thought the place might like it. Oh! Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. But it is wondering what it might be. Thought it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is? A frying pan? It's a clock! It's obviously a clock. An oversized stamp. You're not even remotely close. But I imagine making a huge wax seal with it. I bet that would look so cool. You'd need a big puddle of wax, though. I think such a large amount of wax would make it impossible to open any letters. Probably. It's a wall clock adorned with a hungry bat. One creature of the night telling time to another. A very inaccurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. Its hands seem to have gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least since I found it. Will this do, or will I have to pull another heist? This will do just fine. Good. And because I'm someone that always keeps her promises, I shall now prepare a drink for you. One moment, let's see if I have something that will make up you more polite towards local detectives. I think that he just wants to be smarter. Oh, he wants charisma! We can do this one. I like this one. A little bit more intelligence. And then we just fill up on the charisma. Politely, a drink. I'm eating a cucumber, sorry. Did I accentuate the right notes? Sure did. You should consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I'm at now, thanks. Now, will you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina. Or sorry, Melina. But you can call me Melly. No, thanks. So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things, I've heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do your parents agree with that? My parents are dead. Yeah, how do you feel, Zephyr? Zephyr, how does that make you feel? And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So I can't be that important. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding. I can count. It's been about 7 years. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay. Did you avenge them? No. They got eaten by zombies, and the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge. That makes sense. It does not. Where did a T-Rex come from? Though that must feel horrible. I'm sorry that happened to you, Millie. No child should grow up alone. It's okay. I'm not alone, just by myself. Isn't that the same thing? No. I meet great people when I'm working my cases all the time. Sure, they never stick around, but I get to spend time with them and have lots of fun together. And then they leave, but that's okay, because other people come by, and I get to meet so many different personalities. It never gets boring. It's cool. It's a little sad. It sounds like too many people. There's no such thing. And now I'm meeting you. What's your name, by the way? Yes. What is your name? Blaze. Didn't she just call you Zephyr earlier? No, she didn't. Didn't you? I don't recall. Okay, I respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper a clock from. Fine, it was Marrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from the murderous vampire. Did she kill you? Obviously not. Not so murderous, then. She would have if she caught me. So she didn't? No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she had to put in my path. Only the dragons know that... Wow, I can read. Only the dragons know what would have happened if they had spotted me, weak and not prepared to fight. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles, with their lithic claws at our doors, did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through the nearby window that had been left open to the Grand Spider's easy access to the castle. I heard Marrow Castle's very scary. Was it very scary? Yes. On a scale from 1 to parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it? In the middle, I suppose. I like Blaze. I think Blaze is nice. Interesting. Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them all, thanks to my remarkable perceptive gifts. And your help. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gown covers and rubies and diamonds. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief. Obviously. Can you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio. Why would I do that? Because I asked nicely? Forget it. Oh, how could you say no to that? I took the cape, along with whatever gemstones I could find, when I heard her approach her chambers. Quickly, I hid amongst the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I had made it through when suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was pressed so close to the wall I thought the wood would start vibrating in rhythm with my heartbeat. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What are vampiric activities? I don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood. Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like. Indeed. Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze? I found a secret passageway that led below the pond, through the earth, to the summit of Witch's Peak. Almost scared the strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets? Who can say? Speaking of sleight of hand, where did you find that clock? It was sitting in a display case in the middle of a hallway that stretched on forever. Then how did you know it was in the middle? I could feel it. The case was locked. But with my expertise, I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right in between its ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it strange that it was the only item without a tag, so I took it. A tag? She's very organized, labels everything. Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? Its label described it as the blood from the very first vampire, Mike. Mike? Mike. Judged by its position next to such a priceless item, the clock must be worth a fortune. In that case, thank you again. It will look great in my tavern. Indeed. It sounds like you would have been in a lot of trouble if you got caught. But I wasn't. Thanks to the innkeeper's drink, I not only survived, but also avoided the horror's wrath entirely. Oh, I could read tonight! I could read, I could do this, I could do this, I could read. Sounds like a tasty drink. I would hope so. It seems like the quest was completely successful. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I'm lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed. Did you think you might die? When you took the quest, I mean. It's always a possibility. Then why would you go? Death is inevitable. Such is life. At least you have your cape now. It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire. Another vampire? Yes. It was stolen from his lovers in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Blaze, oh my god. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle, that's the long-suffering, very comedic vampire, Melly, would love his cape back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? After the day I've had? You've done quite enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine, I'll do a direct delivery. Just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far yet. What are they investigating? The Star Rain, as far as I know. That's what I was investigating! We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go find them, for your cape and for my notes. I'm going alone. You do whatever. With you along, I could never stay undetected. Wait for me! See you soon, innkeeper. She's so cute. I love her with everything. See you soon, Melly. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. Bedtime. Act 2, Starlight Sonata. Crossroads of the third of the astral moon. They're back. Good morning! Good morning, Melly. Good morning, Blaze. What have you both been up to today? Oh, you know, dilly-dallying and such. I was not dilly-dallying. He was. It goes well with the brooding. Oh my god. Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you both something to drink in these early hours? Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly? Can do. I already know what we're making. Three of these. Two of these. A fresh brew of smart sparkles. Thank you. This is the right amount of sparkle. Happy to hear that. I'm gay, so I don't know what the right amount of sparkle is. Blaze, what can I get you? Nothing. Alright. So, has the cape found its way back home yet? Yes. The vampire was thankful, if melancholic. It seems to have awakened memories of old woe. He seemed pretty excited to me. You should be. It fits him well. Almost like it was made for him. It was very interesting seeing a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought they would be. I expected them to be the size of colossal saber-toothed tiger fangs, but they were much tinier. A common misconception. Where did you find him? At the local Gaia temple. It got split in the middle by a fallen star. That sounds morbidly interesting. It was. I overheard some priests say they're thinking about rebuilding the temple around it because it looked kinda cool. And people like distinct temples. They do. The vampire was traveling with a very nice dwarf and a holy woman of Cassiopeia. They were asking around to see if the priests knew anything about the star rain. Did they? No. I could have told them that 2 days ago. But while we were sneaking around and listening in, I overheard the strangest conversation. Turns out, Alithia, that's the cleric's name, found out that one of the priests had actually a wobbling ooze in disguise. Scandalous. I know, right? But in the end, it was all okay. The others forgave him, and he promised to try to become a real priest. Apparently, he really loved the humidity of the temple. They all hugged and everything. It was very sweet. I was really happy we could see that from the shadows. We? Me and the mysterious but quiet Blaze. He's my new associate. I am no such thing. It's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo. We are not a duo. Thank you! How did you find the right moment to give Kyle his cape between all of those heightened emotions? We didn't. She got caught. I thought one of the pillars would be big enough to hide behind, but it wasn't. It wasn't a pillar, it was a tall vase. I felt very well hidden when Alithia suddenly asked me if I wanted to stop hiding now. She was paying me a lot of attention. I think she noticed me from the very beginning. She's so cool and smart. Did you ask her about her investigation? I did, but she said it was too early to share any insights. Even when I kept asking, she wouldn't budge. So I asked Master Smith for Frostcrypt to tell me more about the temple's architecture instead. Did you know that its altar was built from a 1,000-year-old oak? I didn't. That's fascinating. It is! She also told me I have to work on my stealth. That being small isn't going to be enough. I think she knows from experience. Better not tell her that. Better not. So are you gonna work on it? Yes! Blaze is going to show me the ropes. Is he now? Have to. She'll get herself killed otherwise. That's a very dramatic way to look at things. But also very nice of you. So, Would you say your investigation was a success? Kind of. We got to see how clueless the other investigators are and returned the cape to Mr. Vampire. But we didn't find out anything new about the stars. And I didn't get to even see any monsters. I didn't even get to see any monsters. I was hoping maybe some would have fallen from the astral sea and I could have studied them. A dangerous, if very exciting dream. Mostly a foolish one. You think so? Have you met monsters before? What kinds have your favorites? What are the first ones you've ever met? Did they try to eat you, or were you be your friend? Of course I've encountered monsters before. They have been a part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them. Really? That's scary. Of course it is. So the first monster you ever saw were shadow monsters? No. You're much worse than that. What is it? Can I have a drink after all? Words aren't flowing easily. Of course. Same as last time? Yes. Let's see if I can find something sweetly charismatic. I appreciate these guys because I'm the same way. I only want to drink the same thing over and over again. 1, 2, 3. 1. 2. I've done something wrong here. I need to add this. There we go. A drink just for you. Thanks. How was it? Fine. That means it's perfect. So, where was I? Oh, right. Shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadow Bands and was eager to prove myself. It said there are great riches far in the depths of the Gravelback, a dangerous mountain range in eastern Fosia. Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems and gold, and I owed some debts. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its depths were creatures no one would ever choose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the Twilight Chasm. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. They typically feed on rocks and gemstones, and they seem to think bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with my mortal weapons, so I distracted them with some of the gems I had managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I will never forget their twisted antlers and beak-like snouts. They sound kinda cute. They were not cute. If you say so, maybe one day I'll encounter some. Pray you never will. No thanks. Our girl! Welcome back, Lynn. Are you alright? Yeah, of course. You want a drink? Yes. Give me something strong, please. No watered down muck. Got it. She wants something strong, so let's go with this one. 1, 2, 3. 1 charisma and 1 defense. Strong and with 0 water, just how you like it. Thanks. Needed that. You're welcome. Say and keep. You got room in your neat little book full of recipes for 1 more drink? Sure. You got one for me? You bet. It's what my baba used to drink back in the day. My adventure reminded me of it. Sailor's courage. Thank you, Lynn. Why are you so sad? I ain't sad. But you look sad, and you sound sad, and the innkeeper looks worried. Probably because you're sad. I am worried. Don't be. Too late. Like I said, I ain't sad. Not really. More... I'm not sure. My chest feels tight, and I feel lightheaded. Maybe I'm dying. Those are all side effects of being sad. Who are you, anyway? I'm Millie, the greatest detective. Humph. I'm Carolyn. Who's the punk next to you? That's my sneaky assistant. You got a name? What's your new name? Malachite! Ah. So, I would like to detect why you're sad. Likewise. Does it have to do with the wyvern chimera whose saliva you were hunting for? You met a chimera? A wyvern chimera, yeah. That's so cool. Why? How? You're alive! I sure am. Do you remember that forgetful vampire, Melly? Of course! You put out the quest for the chimera saliva. He thinks it may be able to produce a sunscreen strong enough for him to walk in the daylight once more. Carolyn was brave enough to pick up his quest. Whoa, that's amazing! How would you even get the saliva off of, of a guardian? By killing it. Oh. Would you like to tell us what happened? Is that really necessary? I think it might be good for you. Oof. And very interesting for us. You really don't want to disappoint Mealy, do you? Miss Carolyn, will you please tell me the story? Jahim? Or do you mean Loon? I don't know what that means. Jahim? Jaherm? Jahimim? Jaham? Fine. Thank you. I didn't mean to kill it. Seems like a extraordinary blasphemous thing to do. For someone non-religious, you concern yourself an awful lot with it. Just trying not to be a dick, that's all. Usually I got no trouble killing beasts, but my baba would have lost it if I told her I harmed a guardian. I think so, at least. Not like she'd ever fought any of them. But she had the natural ability to know when it would have been right to do so. I ain't got that kind of sense. We'll see about that. How did the fight start? On my way there, I changed my mind from fighting to sneaking. Thought if I was quiet enough and had the veil of night on my side, I could just steal the saliva from right under his nose or maw. Drooled quite a bit, that thing. But I don't know my way around the Quag mangrove, and I wasn't as quiet as I should have been. Oh, I know about that. But you got a giant sword, so you were prepared, right? Of course. Innkeep here even hooked me up with some fire resistance. Came in handy. And this sword, well, was made for killing beasts. Even the good kind, I suppose. Is it a magic sword? Not sure. Doesn't do any magic tricks. But it's stronger than your average steel, and can resist even the highest heat, even without practical potions. Used to belong to my grandma. She left it behind for me. That's so sweet! Your parents gonna leave you anything? No, they weren't expecting to go, so I didn't think about that in time. Yeah, Lynn, how does it make you feel? But that's okay. I can find my own treasure. I'm sure you will, kiddo. So the Chimera noticed you? Yeah. Sly Beast pretended to be asleep while I was approaching it with the bucket. When I tried to catch its saliva, it snapped at me. Would have taken my arm if I wasn't so tough. The ensuing fight was something else. Next to its dragon head, I spotted a lion and a snake head. They fought me all at once, with overwhelming ferocity. It was the fiercest enemy I've ever encountered, and even though its fire couldn't harm me, it took everything in me to best it. I may have defeated it in the end, but I felt honored to have fought such a formidable foe. So you defeated it with your badass sword? I did. This weapon really saved my skin. Dealing with the final blow, I felt like my grandmother was holding my hand and guiding me towards victory. Or maybe I just imagined that. Maybe that doesn't matter, as long as it felt real. Maybe. I even gave it a proper burial. It deserved an honorable send-off. I almost left the sword with it too, but it's too good of a weapon. The dead don't need swords anyway. Yeah. You know, I did achieve her dream. I saw a wyvern chimera in the flesh. I fought it even, and then I killed it. Does that mean I killed her dream? I think it means her sword saved you from dying. I'm sure that was a dream of hers too. Possibly. But she would have found another way of it, I'm sure. But she ain't here, so I thought maybe it was time I put her to rest as well. Left my goodbyes with her with the Chimera. Maybe it can pass them on. May Tout listen to your pleas. May he find that much mercy in his cold, dead heart. Is he dead, you think, Tout, I mean, he does reside only in the spirit realm, and only the dead can go up there. So he must have died to have gotten there too. Or he's always existed there. Was made to watch over the dead. He's a god after all. There's no clear consensus of what the Great Spirit Dragon really is. A dead dragon, a god who could always control death from his very inception. A reflection of what we believe death to be. Death itself. He could be anything. What would you like him to be? What hopes do you have? I hope he's kind. I hope so too. Then, I think he's kind. Maybe we should follow his example. That's what heroes are for, right? Indeed, you're one of those, right, Lynn? Of course she is, silly. I have to agree. You know what would be very heroic of her? What? If she brought the Celaya to Kyle the vampire, I'm sure his joy about finally being able to walk in the sun will be extraordinary. Too lazy to go yourself? My domain is merely my tavern. You're much more likely to run into him. Fine. Might as well. I need to get moving anyway. You're leaving? No, just need to move around. Any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Last saw him at the Gaia Temple. The priest might know where he went. I know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it. Care to share? I want to trade it. The information, I mean. For what? Can you teach me how to use a greatsword? That's it. Sure thing. Right now? Is right now okay? I've got the time. It might take you more than one lesson, though. That's okay. I've also got time. It's a deal, then. I'll show you the basics if you tell me where to find the vampire. Yippee! That is, if your assistant is alright with that. Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. Humph. Okay, kiddo, let's go. And keep... Can we use your front yard? Of course. Go wild. Will do. Are you coming too, Mel? No, I'll stay here and have another drink. Okay, you can join us later. I can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for future adventures. Innkeeper, do you have any quests I can go after this? How to practice my sword and stealth skills? Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a quest for you soon. I can't wait. I'm going to destroy any challenge with this wits, stealthiness, and a giant sword. Ah! I know you will. But first, I gotta practice. See you later. I like her ambition. I like her naivete. Some would call it optimism. A waste of time. Delusions get you nowhere. You would know. Another drink, please. Same as before. Sweet and all. Coming right up. Ooh, Sailor's Courage. Let's see. It's a battle one, so he doesn't need that. He wants this one. So 3 things of charisma. No, we'll need this one. And then 1 thing of this. Some sweet optimism for my most pessimistic customer. This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks. Wow, I'm proud of myself here. You should be. So, Malachite, just leave me to my pondering. Got it. Hiya and keep Fable's back. I love Fable. I'm so happy to see the tavern looking healthy again, and you too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in. That's alright. I hope the last 2 days weren't too hard on you. No, not at all. Thank you for checking in, Lord Everwalk. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. How was work? There we go. And I will hydrate. Thank you. There we go. Resident Evil 3. I've been having fun watching you play that. I think I missed it probably this morning. Usually stream on Tuesdays, I think. Work was pretty decent. How's it go stream? Pretty good. Very quiet. When I do these ones, they're kind of more quiet because everyone's just listening to me read. But yeah, no, it's been really nice. I've been really enjoying this game. I think that you'd really like it, actually. I think that you'd like, this is a good one for you to write down for your stream, I think. But yeah, so far it's been really, really chill. I'm just still struggling with my cold, so every so often I have to pause and like run away. Oh, nice. Do you think you're gonna be coming back with more Dead by Daylight on Tuesdays with Cotty? Head pads, thank you. No, not at all. I was just busy. A bunch of the Ashen Grove trees got knocked over, and I spent a lot of time rescuing and leading groups therapy sessions with the local wildlife. And of course, I had to check in on all the nearby settlements too, see if they needed help with any damage after all that. Did Uncle Dragon make it? Yes! That werewolf said it would take a bit of a hit, but everyone made it out okay. Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived. I think he's a stress cooker. It's very nice of you to check in with everyone. I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing salves, but that's what they're there for. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something? Go ahead. Do you maybe have a drink in your repertoire that could assist someone in a situation like mine? Your drinks are powerful. I'd like something that could make me tougher while also replenishing my social energy. I think I'm all done with helping out now, but a drink that could make a real game changer in case something like this happens again. I don't think I have a recipe for that yet. Don't worry, I've already got an idea. Even without such a drink, I'm sure people were very thankful for your presence. Well, they weren't mad about it, at least. Though, I sort of feel like people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be. When I saw the stars fall, I thought for sure they would be, the world was going to end. Yeah, I recall. You were right that it wasn't, of course. But I thought that people would be a little bit more freaked out by the lack of night sky. But everyone just seems to be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it, and she said, who cares? Some wide-eyed adventurer will surely put them back at some point. Let's worry about replanting those tomatoes. I don't even know if I could put them back. You could never put back what's lost. Malachite, shut up. But you could always replace it with something new. I'm not sure that you could replace the stars, or if you should approach loss that way. It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees up in the night sky for a change. Right. But it still would be much nicer if things would just stay the same. They never do. I'm just happy everyone's okay. Did you check on Lynn yet? She should be hacking my terrace to pieces outside. I did, outside, on your definitely not hacked up terrace. Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue? It was nice to see that she's okay too. I was a little worried when worried she would just leave and never talk to me again. So it was nice watching her train Melia so much enthusiasm. And to catch up a bit, that too. She tried to rope me into her greatsword training. Did you accept? I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun to watch her teach Melee. She's very sweet. Indeed. And I was just relieved to see Kerlin doing alright. And she was relieved at Mr. Dragon? And about you, I'm sure. Maybe. To celebrate, well, our well-being despite the absurdity of this world. How about a drink? I would love a drink. Could I try out that new one I requested? 1,000 Winds, was it? In case I run into more people I need to help on the way back. I'm sure I'll try just the right thing. A new drink! Oh, it's cute. Okay, let's figure this out. So I need something that'll give us a little bit of these. So that's not it. And then, yeah, 1, 2 of these. There we go, 1,000 Winds. A breezy drink inspired by you and your kindness. Thank you. Your drinks are still the highlight of my day. She makes the best drinks, right? There. Okay. Really? You actually think that? Or is it a thing that you or you just want to be nice? People seem to do that a lot for some reason. They taste good. As good as things that can taste when you're, me. Well said. Thank you. By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf and a ranger, and I come here a lot. They are also an incredibly courageous and capable hero. That's not true. Not yet. I'm working on it. Being a hero, I mean. Why? Because I dream of adventure and wonderfully exciting things that I can bring. And I want to help people. Why? Why not? I'm Malachite. Oh, you're Malachite, obviously. Millie was talking about a Mal. She said they, or I guess you, are very cool, and her new friend. She sounded very happy about it. We're not friends. She just won't leave me alone. Oh, okay. And why do you spend time with her if you don't like her? That sounds really mean. She keeps following me. And you take her along? Not by choice. I don't know you well enough to judge the truth behind all this. But I think you should just be honest with her and with yourself. Honesty goes a long way. I also believe that thing in Zephord could be fixed with honesty as well. You mean the missing familiar? I heard several familiars are missing, actually. And I believe with so many mages and familiars present, someone is bound to know something. But maybe they're just scared to face possible consequences for their honesty. Sounds like Zephord is going through an eventful time. Thank you for letting me know. I'll keep an eye or two out for future developments. Zephord isn't very far from here, is it? Not too far. It's in the eastern Fosia and is, to my knowledge, the biggest harbor town in the Republic has to offer. I can only recommend its many summer festivals. Very pretty fireworks. Why? Does this sound like something up your alley? No, not mine, but Melina is seeking her first quest. Maybe this could be something for her. She needs to practice her skills outside of risk-free theory. Good idea. I'll see if I can reserve it for her. Sorry for asking, but first quest? I thought Mealy just turned 10. Isn't that a bit young for quests? No. I was similar age when I ventured on my first quest. The one with the horrifying nightmare creatures? Yes. Oh, that's sad. No, that's cool. No, I think that's a little sad. Children shouldn't have to face such danger that early. Why not? It's always there. I just will confront them with it when they're young, so that they can accept its existence in their lives. That's an insane thing to say. Just because the world can be horrible doesn't mean we should confront children with that fact as early as we can. I can read. I can read so good tonight, everybody. I'm so good at reading. It's already bad enough that us grown-ups have to deal with it so much. Why should they just accept it if we can make the world a better place for them instead? I mean, when you were on your quest with, and I quote, horrifying nightmare creatures, weren't you scared? Wouldn't you have preferred not to be alone? It builds character. A character that thinks we should put other kids in miserable situations? Sure did a lot of good for you there. Weren't your parents worried to death about you? You got enough rumors to make a quest yet, Innkeeper? Not yet. Give me another day. People are so busy talking about or ignoring all that star debris, they're losing sight of the important things. Like feeding me new information. Is that very nutritious for you? No, but it's fun. In that case, the fun I can provide in a day of running is running out. Unfortunately, the horrors of this world do not step up chasing me nor anyone else. I shall take my leave. Good luck. See you around with less horrors, I hope. Now I'm worried. About Malachite or Millie? Both? Are you really going to send her on that quest? If she wants to go, but I don't think you have to worry about it that much. Zofort is a beautiful city with a very low crime rate. I think she can handle a couple of rowdy familiars. And I doubt she'll be going alone. I hope not. There's little worse than being alone when you're scared. Very true. Are you scared of anything? Bad Yelp reviews. I don't think you have to be scared of that. You make the best drinks of all Asteria. I think as long as you like my drinks, I'll be okay. You've got my 5 stars in the bag. I would ask that you're afraid, what you're afraid of, but the answer would be everything. Is it? Yes, but I'm working on not letting my fear stop me. I might not be able to avoid feeling afraid, but I can always just do things when I'm scared. Rather than not at all, maybe. That is still a terrifying thought. How did you handle situations you're afraid of? I used to have a terrible habit of just walking away from things that scared me, but with the right people by your side, staying becomes less of a crushing weight on your shoulders. You realize that even if things aren't perfectly comfortable, they are still worth experiencing. That sounds lovely. I've never seen friends of yours around the tavern before. Maybe you should invite them over sometime. Perhaps. Though one of my friends is sitting here right now. Where? Wait, are they invisible? Oh, you mean me. That makes me really happy. Also makes me feel pretty bad about having to go back home. Don't worry, go home. Fix the many things that worry you as long as you come back. Always. I'll see you tomorrow, Innkeeper. See you tomorrow, my friend. And with that, we're done stream! What a great time! New Horizons, 4th of the Astral Moon. Bum bum bum! Thank you guys for joining me today! I had such a blast, and I will see you guys all on Thursday for some art! part. Just a heads up again about the rule change in the Discord. You'll probably see more about that later when Visu helps me change that around. No one's done anything bad. I just want to be very upfront about that kind of stuff so that scammers don't think they have any space in our community. So just keep an eye out for that. Let's find somebody to raid. I thought I saw Mizzy on earlier. It'd be fun to raid her. She's gone to bed, but Lay Shroom is still doing her November fishing month. I think this would be a great chance to pop in and say hello. There we go. Here is your raid message if you are subscribed. Here is your raid message if you are not. Thank you all for coming. It was so nice to see you all in the Dreamscape tonight. And I will see you all next week for more Tall Tale Tuesday with Jamathan, while we'll be reading more Redwall. Alright, ciao for now.